normally in this situation, you wouldn't think, it's like, don't even think about bringing him back. But I'm sure he's pushing to play. And part of me is very curious to see what it looks like in that 3 wide, because we just haven't really got to see something like that in a bit. How, I don't know, with this many games left, how do you see them handling his injury, and what else are you going to be continuing to look for offensively?
Yeah, there's a lot we haven't known about this since the initial injury, and then he came back, and
he didn't look right in that Browns game.
He didn't look right. So if there's any risk of re-injury, there's no reason to play him.
Yeah.
Like, even if it was 2% chance of there's no reason to rush it. And NFL injuries obviously are notoriously rushed. It's just that kind of league. Everybody's almost playing hurt this time of year. So, but if he's 100% and the Jets are kind of have some good vibes going, which once again, like, I wouldn't rule it out that, can you have a strong finish to the year? Tyrod and Mitchell and Mitchell and Mechie kind of alternate weeks of who's going. The offense is adequate, competent, that maybe you kind of want to get a look at what 11 personnel looks like with them. And you like the fact that Mechie and Garrett, you can kind of bounce, in and out of the slot. And Adonai Mitchell is just and Glenn says this a lot in his presser, he's just this big, true X receiver that can play on the perimeter and on the outside, which we have been clamoring for the Jets to find. Obviously, Lazard was not that.
He had his ludicrous catch today, Lazard.
On the ball that was not targeted. He was not targeted on. I know it was very brief, but there was a time where, like, Corey Davis was kind of that. Yep. Obviously, you and I have been watching long enough, as anyone listening to this probably has. Like, Brandon Marshall was the pinnacle of that.
Yep.
So I think Braylon Edwards was a damn good one as well. So that matters a lot. It would be great to get a look at this offense with them. But yeah, I think they'll be careful. But if he's cleared, he's cleared. Like, football players, you've heard this from Jaden Daniels this week, Joe Burrow this week. Guys want to play. They want to give their team the best chance to win. They want to go get their numbers. They want to do everything they can to be on the field with their teammates. And, I saw Garrett tweeting today. Like, the guys love when the team wins and watching this team win and want to believe in the staff and everybody preparing them week to week. So it will be interesting to see how they handled that. That's definitely a big decision. And then, going forward right now, they're kind of, they're kind of this. They almost don't know a lot of these guys, like the Jets cloud hanging over them. Obviously, Tyrod's been here now, but it feels like guys like Harrison Phillips and Juwan Briggs and